Hello and welcome to Professor Kev Show. I got my friend Jayden with us from EDUkrane. Good afternoon. How you doing, Jayden?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
So let's jump in. Tell us why you started this.
I'm originally from South Korea, and right now I attend a boarding school here in Massachusetts. And when I first came here, I befriended a very close friend, and he was from Ukraine, from Dnipro. And actually, the next year, another Ukrainian student came to my school on scholarship, and they're both my co-founders. So I really wanted to like hearing their stories really kind of touched my heart, and so I really wanted to do something to help the Ukrainian cause. Obviously, I can't do that directly, and so we figured. So I pitched to both of my friends that we should help Ukrainian refugees that are settling here in the United States or Ukrainian refugees around the world that want to learn English because English is the most spoken language in the world. Um, and so, yeah, that's how basically we started. We started in the summer of 2023, and we started as a club in my school. And when we recruited students, like my fellow peers, we figured that uh, that a lot of people would could be interested in doing this. And so, how we recruit students is we reach out to nonprofit organizations that support Ukrainian refugees in Massachusetts and in other states, and also one in Europe. And we're actively trying to expand our network. And so we do outreach tasks. Those nonprofits help us do outreach tasks, and that's how we recruit students. And so when we initially tried to pair our students from my school, we figured that actually there's a very high demand of Ukrainian refugees that wanted to learn English. So that is basically when we decided to make this organization, make EDUkrane bigger than just a club in my school. And
Okay.
so currently we have over 250 volunteers
Oh,
from 30 countries, 30 plus countries, all over the world. And we have volunteers from, I think, 20 plus US states. And as I said before, recruiting students is always very easy because there's a very high demand for, I guess, what we provide, teaching um, English to Ukrainian refugees. Yeah.
so how do you handle the language barrier if some of your students don't have any basic English skills?
Yeah. So that was obviously a challenge that we faced in the start. Many of our students are, we don't really have any students that have zero English experience. And because that's purely when someone wants, when a student joins our organization, they have a little bit of prior experience in English already, and they're obviously very driven and motivated to improve their skills. So we don't really have any students that have absolutely zero English skills.
Nice.
We have students from, A1 level, which is the first level of English, and up to, I think, B2. And actually, what we provide is we don't provide, professional teaching lessons. And that's purely because we understand that even as a native English speaker, even if you're fluent, it's not the easiest thing in the world to become a teacher to somebody. And we really don't want our volunteers to be pressured. We don't want them to feel uncomfortable or kind of doubt themselves and their skills. And that's why we provide conversational practice for our refugees. And so we're not really, teaching English. Our volunteers aren't teaching English from technical level. Rather, we aim to improve our students' English speaking skills through conversational practice. And yeah, so our volunteers and students, what we tell them is that you should focus on becoming friends with each other, building a relationship. When I actually started tutoring or speaking with a Ukrainian buddy in December of 2022 that my friend introduced me to. We talked about, our families, our different cultures, to, academic subjects and etc. So it's a very casual and fulfilling experience. And there's really no, very high bar of English requirement. As long as you're fluent, yeah, that's good.
So what's the future hold for your company? What are you hoping to accomplish, my friend?
So we hope to accomplish. Right now, we are a fiscally sponsored organization, and that's purely because it's the whole process of getting nonprofit tax exempt is very complicated. We need an accountant and etc. So that is very long down the line. But right now, we want to expand our network of students and volunteers. We want to have more chapters around the U.S. high schools or colleges and around the world. And we hope to raise a lot of money through donations that will be tax exempt from our fiscal sponsor. And yeah, we just want to help as many Ukrainian refugees as possible.
What's the best way for people to reach out if they'd like to learn more?
Yeah, so you can go to visit our website at EDUkrane .foundation. So edu and then EDUkrane.foundation. You can have there's all the information on if you would like to become a student, if you're a Ukrainian refugee, or if you'd like to become a volunteer to a refugee, you can find everything over there. We also have a LinkedIn account and an Instagram account as well.
Awesome. I appreciate you taking a few minutes to call on the show. And as always, thanks for being my friend.
Thank you.